Hello everyone. Today we will analyze the SMA Crossover indicator for binary options. It uses one of the most popular technical analysis methods to generate trading signals, moving average crossover. This method can be useful, but it must be used cautiously in combination with other tools. In this review, we will tell you which technical indicator is best suited for this role and how to create a profitable trading strategy for binary options based on it. Let's install the SMA Crossover indicator in the MetaTrader 4 terminal. The indicator itself, as well as our template with all its settings, is installed in the standard way. Nothing complicated. You'll find a link to the indicator archive and detailed installation instructions in the description below this video. Now let's look at the indicator's operating principle and key settings. SMA Crossover will likely be of interest to traders who actively use moving averages. This indicator's popularity has remained strong for many years, and there's a reason for that. A simple approach to price forecasting based on calculating average values over a specified period of time, which originated in the binary options market from Forex, has repeatedly proven its effectiveness. Digital contract traders, like their counterparts in the foreign exchange market, have appreciated the advantage of using this approach to identify price reversals. The SMA Crossover indicator is based on two simple moving averages with different calculation periods. They should be selected based on the financial instrument and the time frame on which you plan to trade. During testing, we discovered that for the EUR-USD currency pair, the optimal calculation period for the fast-moving average is 5, and for the slow-moving average, 15. The screen displays these SMA Crossover indicator parameters and its signals, marked with arrows. Note the parameters that determine the distance of the signal arrow from the candlestick. You can also enable pop-up messages, configure the indicator's email alerts, and edit the sound alert for these notifications. Now let's discuss the most interesting part. A signal to buy a call option occurs when the fast-moving average crosses above the slow-moving average. This behavior of average prices, captured by moving averages, indicates a strengthening bullish trend, making it an excellent opportunity to buy a call option. Conversely, a crossover of the fast-moving average below the slow-moving average alerts traders to selling pressure and the beginning of a market correction. This is an ideal moment to buy a put option. Let's review the rules of binary options trading using this indicator. SMA Crossover is an excellent tool for generating a large number of high-quality trading signals without repainting. However, as we know, there is no holy grail, and even a good tool requires fine-tuning. In our experience, the Supertrend trend indicator is best suited as an additional filter for SMA Crossover signals. It reacts to changing price trends faster than classic moving averages, meaning it can warn traders earlier that SMA Crossover signals can no longer be trusted. There are few settings for the Supertrend additional indicator. The most important of these is the CCI period. We use the default value, but you can always change it depending on the asset and the selected time frame. After adding the Supertrend indicator to the chart, you will be sure to identify the trend direction. Buy a call options only when its line is blue, and when it turns red, buy only the put options. So to open a call option, you need to: first, ensure there is a bullish trend. The Supertrend line should be blue. Second, a green arrow with a macro overlay appears. And third, we buy a call option at the opening of a new candle. To open a put option, you need to: first, make sure there's a bearish trend. The Supertrend is red. Second, a red arrow appears with a macro overlay. And third, we buy a put option at the opening of a new candle. We recommend choosing an expiration time of the 3 candle. We recommend choosing the position holding period based on the results of backtesting. Now a few words about the advantages and disadvantages of this indicator. After testing this tool, we concluded that it generates the best trading signals not during trend reversals, but rather during the ongoing trend. The screen shows just such an example. Note that the green arrow to buy call options appeared sometime after the Supertrend indicator line changed from red to blue. On the other hand, signals received immediately after a trend reversal are questionable and should be treated with caution. You can see an example of such an unsuccessful signal on the screen. The disadvantage of such trading signals is that they occur at the end of a price movement, whereas the example we showed earlier with the purchase of a call option shows a classic trend entry after a correction. The obvious advantages of the SMA Crossover indicator include its ease of setup and application. Even a novice binary options trader can easily use it in their trading. Furthermore, SMA Crossover is suitable for any asset and time frame. This indicator is based on moving averages, which may not keep up with rapid movements. Market price fluctuations, which sometimes lead to false signals. Please note that it should not be used in flat markets or during off-peak financial market hours. The absence of major players and volatility leads to a large number of false signals, so we recommend using SMA Crossover only during active trading hours and in trending markets. Therefore, this binary options indicator with macro overlay can effectively replace the classic moving averages so beloved by many traders. Its arrow-shaped signals don't clutter the chart and don't repaint, unlike some other technical indicators of this type. Flexible parameter settings allow traders to find the optimal combination for their asset and time frame. Pop-up messages and email notifications are also available, which is convenient when trading on higher time frames when constant market monitoring is not possible. And remember, any strategy or indicator is just a tool that you need to learn how to use correctly. Be sure to check and test the indicator's performance on a demo account using historical data, while keeping in mind risk and capital management principles. Also, choose only trusted brokers, which you can find in our regularly updated ratings on our website. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Register on our website and stay up to date with the latest news from binary options, cryptocurrency, and forex trading. Thank you for your attention. We wish you good profits and safe trading. To ensure you have no doubts about the reliability of this indicator, we will demonstrate its operation in real time and confirm that its signals do not repaint.